They're chanting Tochinonada.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, it's mixing it up there. They're probably the same people.
There's a lot of chanting going on in Nagoya.
Yes, well, it's almost a Zen Yusha. Wakanoho went down to Amanishiki, and now we have Tochinonada, who will be his opponent tomorrow, taking on Kisano-Sato. Kisano-Sato 5-8, 6-7 Tochinonada. Disappointing tournament for Kisano-Sato, but he has never lost to Tochinonada in 5 previous matches. One of those strange ones. He likes Hidari Yotsu. Man on the right, left hand in preferred. Kisano-Sato, who started his career out as a pushing thruster. Right hand out from him. This is Tochinonada's favourite grip. And a shtate dashinage with a little bit of assistance with the leg as well. I'm not quite sure if that aided in the downfall of Kisano-Sato.
Well, Tochinonada still has a chance of Kachikoshi.
Tadaima no kimarite wa shitate nage. Shitate nage de Tochinonada no
Shitate nage, not
kachi.
dashinage. Got the preferred grip, Tochinonada, didn't he?
He certainly did, and Kisano-Sato has his own grip, but he's not doing anything with it. And here we go. Tochinonada gets him in, yes, over the hip, gets him slightly off balance. Tries again. Here we go. Like a sack of potatoes.
I like the way he used the left leg just to ease him up off the ground.
Yeah.
So that
Good
was
veteran sumo there.
And the first time that he's beaten Kisano-Sato.
Kisano-Sato needs to go back to the drawing board.
Two of the bright spots in this tournament, the performances of Toyonoshima and Asasekiru. Both 8 and 5. Met 10 times. Asasekiru has a 7-3 edge. Toyonoshima fights low. Asasekiru can throw at the edge. He has some pretty good throwing technique. One of these to go 9 and 5. Trying to get inside Toyonoshima, but Asasekiru's not letting him. He's just got a hold of his right arm. Trying to feel around to get the Maimitsu grip in front of the Mawashi. While Toyonoshima. Well, either hand will do as far as Asasekiru is concerned. He's just got to try and get in there, but he doesn't. And Toyonoshima quickly raises him up and wins by skidashi. Thrust out win for the Komusubi. And all he has to do now is sit back and watch Koto Shogaku do his worst. I'm sure he's not wishing that upon Koto Shogaku.
Tadaima no kimarite wa oshidashi.
Oshidashi.
Oshidashite Toyonoshima no kachi.
Yes, this was rather interesting because Asasekiru was keeping Toyonoshima very much under control there with his arm. At the same time, Asasekiru unable to get the forward grip on Toyonoshima, and then when Toyonoshima actually made his move, it was very, very fast before Asasekiru had time to put anything up in defense. Here he comes. Yes.
Quick work, wasn't it?
And of course Toyonoshima may be the shortest in the division, but he has that nice low centre of balance, and he made full use of it there at the end. Nicely done.
Magic.
In for magic, is it today?
It was today. 9 and 5. Toyonoshima. Tomorrow he has Chio Taikai. And Asasekiru at 8 and 6. Miyabiyama. Goeido and Ama up next.
Well, as we mentioned earlier on, Ama has to is trying to put up the figures, getting to double figures. He has a chance of getting up to 11, which he really wants if he wants any realistic chance of moving up to Ozeki.
He's never got 10 or more as a sekiwake. He has certainly got 10 or more in the past, but not in this rank.
So here we see that in May he actually lost the last 2 bouts. So ended up with a 9-6.
Picking up and dropping him. Ueda will try the Maimitsu right from the start. Gets inside. Ama uses the armbar throw. The Kotenage. Not too happy with this quality of his sumo. You got the impression by the look on his face, but perhaps I'm reading it wrong. But first time as a sekiwake, 10 wins for Ama.
Yes, I mean, it's using his leg as well, you see. I mean, it's beautifully executed maneuver. Combination of leg and arm. Well, this next fight rather interesting, isn't it? Because these two both have ample reason to want to win.
Koto Shogiku to desperately hang on to his rank, of course. He's 6-7. And the series there, as you see, over the last year, one of them was a Fusencho for Miyabiyama in January. So he's basically won 2, and Koto Shogiku's won 3 in the last year. And Miyabiyama 7-6, going for Kachikoshi, and he must have a very good memory if he can remember when he got a Kachikoshi.
I don't think it was this year, was it?
No, he hasn't had one since the Akibasho last year, September. 4 straight Makekoshi. But they haven't been disastrous Makekoshi, so he hasn't dropped too far down the rankings. Here is a Magashira 5. Koto Shogiku, Sekiwake West. Who wants it more? Very quick touchy eye by Koto Shogiku, trying to set up for a slap down against Miyabiyama. Miyabiyama taken back to the edge, and he pulls Koto Shogiku. Hikiotoshi win, Kachikoshi for Miyabiyama, and Koto Shogiku at least back to Komusubi. If he loses tomorrow, it might be a little further. September last year, last time that Miyabiyama had a winning record. Koto Shogiku hopes none of that rubs off on him. Pardon me, Kotomitsuki hopes none of that rubs off on him.
Well, Koto Shogiku came shooting out. Miyabiyama didn't move at all. Took the attack. Koto Shogiku trying to pull Miyabiyama, his head didn't work, and then Miyabiyama twinkle toes his way to one side. Very fast Koto Shogiku there. You would think he had the better of the tachiai, but Miyabiyama just took it. That head movement didn't do anything, and the throat attack didn't do much either. In fact, Koto Shogiku is not very effective at all. And Miyabiyama kept his eyes on him.
Hikiotoshi, the hand pull down for Miyabiyama. Kachikoshi for him. He'll try and make it 9 if he can by beating Asa Sekiryu tomorrow. And Koto Shogiku will meet Homasho, but he has a Makekoshi. And if he wins, one would suggest he'll drop back to Komusubi.
So that's
But if he loses, he might go back to Magashita 1.
yeah. So that's good news for Toyonoshima, right?
Well, Toyonoshima now you would pretty well guarantee he's going to be Sekiwake.